Hey, how you doing? This video almost didn't happen. I can tell you that's for sure. I had a couple of videos of the moon last night. I deleted one because it was sort of out of focus. I started to delete this one, and I don't know how, but I saw something go across the screen, and I thought probably a bird or a moth or something, but I better look at it again. So I did, and I'm pretty glad that I did because odds of capturing something like this on video are pretty slim when it comes right down to it. A couple things I wanted to point out here. We know the distance of the moon is about the same distance as it is across the United States. So anything traveling across here in a short period of time has really got to be going pretty fast. Another thing I want to point out is the angle of the sun is from down here in the bottom right hand corner. And if it was casting a shadow, anything going across here was casting a shadow, it would take the contour of the surface of the moon as it went by. Even though it was going in a straight line, the shadow would be curved. So we can keep that in mind when we're looking at this here. I'll show you this video now. Just don't blink. Did you see it? Try that again. One more time. Just like that. If you weren't looking right there at the right time, you completely miss it. So let's try that in slow motion here. Didn't do much in slow motion, did it? Because those things were going so doggone fast. And here's a screen grab of them. There's 5 of them in an echelon formation, typical military formation. So they may be ours, they may not be, but somebody was boogieing along at really high speed. And I noticed that they're round also. You know what I'm saying? That's not delta shape. There's no wings. They're round. Here's a screen grab up a little bit closer of that formation. And here's a real contrasted image of them. Kenneth Arnold, back in '47, made mention of a concave form on the ones that he saw that were traveling at high speed. I can kind of see that here. Even though it's a bad image, I still see that right there. I also see what could be a cockpit area in the center of these. There's the 5th one right there. So I don't think they're shadows, simply because of the straight line that they're flying in. Now this here is a series of screen grabs that I tried to up the contrast a little bit because the original screen grabs off the video just didn't lend itself to, seeing any kind of detail at all. This barely does, but it helps a little bit. So what you'll see here is a real jerky series of screen grabs from this crater right here to this one over here. The video is only going at like 30 frames a second, so they're not really all that good, but they're still there. Now that's not too bad right there. You can see that formation as they continue on. It's a little bit closer view there, that last couple of screen grabs. I will show you this again here at normal speed. And them things are just getting right along after it, ain't they? I mean, that is fast. I don't think they're close to the camera because, you know, of the telephoto setting on the lens at the time. If they were close to the camera, they'd be much bigger and they'd be really blurred. So I think they're close to the moon. I don't know if they're leaving the moon itself or if they're just flying across the surface. But they're 5 individual craft, whatever they are. Try that slowed down version here. One more time there. Well, that's the best I could do with what I got here, so hope you enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed showing it to you. And if you watched any of my other videos or if you subscribe to the channel, I appreciate it. And be sure and take care out there. Maybe I'll have more later on. Thanks for watching.